Zdravím všechny, co jsem rád tady Stres a vítejte u dalšího dílu našeho dobrodružství v Genshinu. Dneska si uděláme věc, o které jsem mluvil dlouho, ale věci pořád přibývaly, takže jsem neměl příležitost to udělat. A teď konečně na to mám příležitost. A to jsou casual world questy, kterých je tu desítky. Tak teď si je všechny projedeme, včetně toho jednoho o něco většího, který nás zavede na novou lokaci Seirai Island. Což je tady to, má to svoji vlastní kartičku a všechno, ale počítá se jako world quest, takže to uděláme to jako takový závěr. Taky mám připravenou mapu se všemi world questama a kde jsou lokalizovaný, takže máme. Že se pamatuju z let mýho pohledu, tady v tom je quest někde tady v rohu a nevím, jestli jsem ho sebral nebo ne. Uno momento. Tak jsem zpátky a všechny questy lokální jsou tady na kolem hlavní třídy. A něco jsem triggernul, ale ne, fakt. Uno momento. Snažil jsem se, ale bohužel jsem to triggernul, takže dostanete jeden breadcrumb tohohle questu, který bude vytržený z kontextu a pak prostě zase si počkáte několik dílů, než tam dostaneme. Tak to prostě je. Oh well.
No, what made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, yes. So you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then.
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look.
I like a casual strolling here.
It's Miss Kamisato with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or for tailored garments?
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. This could be...
It could be...
Oh, it's a very fine design. Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem. Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current climate, as you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown. In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura Textiles and Kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would we buy it from?
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we want in the first place.
So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
It looks like that will be our next stop.
Jej, tam nemusím chodit.
Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired the fabric. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is a beautiful design.
That's very kind of you, thank you. Goodbye for now. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Let's not go, protože to nás momentálně nezajímá, protože se vyzvedlo hromada questů minulém, jak jste mohli být svědky v minulém díle, celý ten kerfuffle. To vůbec je tohle, ani navigately, jo, fuck up. Tak, teď, když poměříme vzdálenosti, nic není na hlavní třídě, tak si můžeme tu hlavní třídu projít a kouknout, jestli tu nejsou nějaký questy. Některý jsou samozřejmě zamklí za určitýma věcma, tak uvidíme, co je přístupné teď a tady. Jo, pak k tomu dalšímu waypointu. Tam někde jsou vypásovaný na té mapě, takže tam někam dorazíme a uvidíme. Pak vím, že někde tam u toho jednoho teleportu, kde je často Daily Commission, tam na mě bliká věc. Je to Sango? Yeah. Ona má nějakou síť. What's wrong? Spousta japonských jmen. Oh, hello there, traveler. Do you still remember the Ubiquity Net by any chance? Ne? After we settled the previous incident, s tebou jsem zatím nemluvil, takže to je out of context. I explained all that happened to a friend of mine. Her name is Wakaru Smaki, and she is to call herself a designer. She was quite inspired by the manner in which you use the net. Vůbec to jsem nedělal. Ještě. She's been badgering me all the time to help her look into the new techniques of modifying it. I couldn't tell Teyvat that nagging, so I did something that the initial collection of mine. Well, get to the point. If the fancy takes you to go, if you don't miss my guess, you'd probably finish the modifications by now. Omni Ubiquity Net.
Please speak to President Song.
Omni Ubiquity Net se nachází kde? Tam, u toho teleport pointu. Výborně. A tamhle je jeden z těch questů, tu přeci jenom je. Rovnou si ho vyzvedneme, aby jsme nevzpomněli všechny vyzvedlí. Yeah, well, I'm really on your stories. What kind of story? It's a new story by Uncle Ramsey. He said it's into countries, man. It's an interesting thing. To record these things, I wrote something called a travelogue. He showed me a lot of his travelogues. About traveling notebooks. For example, there's got an iron carriage that flies in the sky in a fontaine. Wait, whoa. There's a kind of iron carriage that flies in the sky. It runs along an invisible road. It takes no time to travel from one end of the village to the other. Iron carriage in the sky along an invisible road. To zní jako letadlo, ale přemýšlím příště jako jak by něco takového sestavili tady. Jako museli by na to použít hodně těžkou magicu, protože pochybuju, že by oni zrovna měli takový technologický průlom, aby vynalezli motor. Jako nevím jak vy, ale nemyslím, že by vynalezli motor, takže něco s magií tam asi bude, takže anyway. And there's a special kind of grass in Sumeru, which can be planted anywhere. It can be planted in soil, water, or sand. Once it's planted, it will sprout and grow. Reálným příměm v reálu je nejnovější odrůda rýže, která se nyní dá zasadit i do písku. Jedna věcí, kterou jsem zaslechnul z vědecké vinice. And there's kind of boat that can stay at the bottom of the sea for a long time, ponorka. To je jenom prostě o tom principu, i když tam je součástí ponorek motor taky, takže třeba nějaký magický ekvivalent motoru vynalezli. Burning up a deep sea do all kinds of things, eat all kinds of fish. Did he tell you about Snezhnaya? Snezhnaya? Well, I don't think so. That's not the point. Recently, I was going to send me his travelogue for some reason. I'm learning of his stories. I'm going to ask he's staying at Komura Tea House. I wanted to go find him, but the gatekeeper wouldn't let me in. You look old enough. Old enough. Luminé, bože, pořád ještě not that old. Jsem to přímo quotoval, když bych se to podíval, wow. Can you help me what happened to travelogues? I'm not that old. Anyway, you look a reliable person. Please help me. I'll try. Já jsem jenom o trošku starší než ty. I'm also interested in reading those travelogues, no problem. I'll go with you, I can get in like within your tea house. Reading up the next travelogue. Travelogue je... Kde Commodity House, I guess, to je tady. Jo, že Commodity House je teď zablokovaný tím questem. Jsem se naučil nenávidět prostě questy, které blokují věci. Jo, to je Vakar Musaki. I remember you. Ale ještě předtím si vezmu tady tu quest tohohle kida, aby to bylo hotový. Hey, hi big sis, how's the good stuff here? Thanks for the pass. How pitiful being forced to do shady business at such a young age. It's not what you're thinking. I want to ask if you want to play a game of Tamari. Tamari? It's simple. I will hide the Tamari, and if Big Sis can find it within them of a Tamari song, you win. Is that how Tamari is played? Huh? Another Big Sister adventure taught me. As she said, Kujar, remember, you must say if you win, you'll get the good stuff. So if you don't, if you win, you get the good stuff. Good stuff? I think it's only right to play with children. But I still think Tamari isn't played like this. It might be a gameplay that only local people know. Gameplay. Let's not care about such details. Let's not care about such details as gameplay. You're a kid, Kujari, right? We'll play with you. Yay! Našel jsem ryby. Může tady tím směrem, I guess? Můžete tam někde dole, vole. Yep. Never follow the Tamari, the kid Kujari did. Stačí udělat základní triangulaci a najít si směry, kde se to začíná oddalovat na obě strany a pak prostě se vydat. To přišlo prostě, to vypadá, že někde tady uprostřed, ale tady jasně nic není na té planině. Je to u útesu, co když je to dole? A ono jo. Mix is amazing, you found it right away. Aha, Limit has a scene to travel into many nations. Have you also been to Mondstadt? Certainly have. Mom Anemo. That's so cool, I heard from that big sister there are so many beautiful places, like Storm's ruins with the super duper tall towers. Is that so? Nebude puntičkár. Yep, I wonder if that tower is taller, or if the Almighty Shogun's Tenshaku is taller. Kid Kuja, why are you out alone in the wild? Because when my sister was fishing, she thought I would scare the fish away. Once I made that big sister was an adventurer, she saw I was bored, so she gave me a lot of tamari and told me to find greedy travelers to play with. Greedy travelers? What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's worried you might be bored playing by yourself. That's right, I think big sister is really nice. Alone in the wilderness. You're a kid, so in the wild, are you afraid of into danger? You don't even have good stuff on you. You're really big kind, big sis. Don't worry, the big sister adventure taught me. As long as I do something to it, the Tamari can turn into a bomb. Okay. It's not. I blasted away a lot of bad guys. You're a dangerous one. Oh yes, big sis. If you want to play a game of Tamari with other friends, I'll leave the Tamari here. Here are the rules. When you hide a Tamari, you have to hide it within the time of a Tamari song. But it's not looking very well, so find it with the song's time. That will make things fair. Got it. It's so scared to think that we're actually playing with bombs. Don't be scared, Big Sis. Big Sister Adventurer told me only the bad guys will be bombed. Probably. Probably? Yeah, I'm gonna have to play somewhere else. Bye bye, Big Sis. Ježiš, ono to je věc. To nechci už nějak, to nechci nikdy vidět, vole. Jo, další mini chujovina, která se dá dělat s ostatníma lidma. Je to jako nějaký gadget, který jsem dostal? Inventářci. Ne. Není to gadget. Co tady svítí? Já nevím, proč se to tady. Jo, on se někde sám vyspawnuje, I guess. Well, never mind. You are here. Let's talk. Oh, yeah, that should sound good. Hello there. Are you the That's me. What do you need? Well, I'm here about the ubiquity net stuff. Oh, are you? Oh, I remember now. You must be the traveler. Sango told me about you. The way in which you operated that net was truly impressive. I have no idea. Inspiring, in fact. I have never heard that you've been modifying it. I have no fucking idea. Alright, that's right. Sango dug up on your Omyu technique for me, and all. I used that technique to modify this net once again, and I named this new model the Omni-Ubiquity Net. According to Sango, this technique is able to retain the essence of living creatures before using certain objects as media to recreate the shape of that living being. She even says that the utmost achievement of such an Omyo technique is to recreate a human essence. Luminescence. Such essences can answer the questions and will never lie. I must say that such a technique would be of unbelievable help to a detective like Sango. You know what? I actually think that's what she told me about the technique and allowed me to make changes. Ah, don't you go around telling anyone that. I'm only telling you this because you and Sango are friends, alright? Is it that amazing? Not yet. No matter how I modify it, this net can only be used to recreate the essence of small creatures. It has no effect on humans whatsoever. You know what, traveler? Take this net with you. Who knows, seeing you in action might give me some inspiration again. Take it, and remember, it's the Omni-Ubiquity net now, not just the Ubiquity. Go on, go catch a few little animals to test it out. Omni-Ubiquity net. Že může takhle chytit a plesnout do Serenity poty. I see. Jo, takže jenom ty mini tvorečka, který tam vývojáři naprogramovali. I see how it is. Hey, you are right here. Kitsune! Trying to tame me, achievement. I got the kitsune. Yep. Ah, there we go. A slight prideful creature that has incredible intelligence and long-lasting memory, or so the urban legends say. They pay no attention when someone approaches, seemingly used to living alongside mankind. The Kitsune have a long history in Inazuman culture. Some legends say that they were family to the Kitsune Saigyu in ages past. After she disappeared, their kind slowly dwindled, and the Kitsune lost their mystical might, and now no longer speak. The Kitsune seem to have an inexplicable familiarity with the realm within, and sometimes sitting peaceful in the distance watching Tubby as she responds. Interesting. How did it go? One and done. I suppose that was inevitable. Like I said before, this technique can attain the essence of small animals, but that's about it. Integrated techniques in internet such as is the essence retention device and the recreation medium. That sounds complicated. Well, basically each net can only be used once. This is an issue that I haven't been able to solve yet, either. If the medium can't stand repeated use, the cost of it will be way too high. I'll continue doing research into this net and try to fix the problem as soon as possible. If you still need the ubiquity nets, you can come find me. And even though these nets can catch small animals, they're a bit of a fuss to put together. So next time you want one of these nets, you have to pay me a nominal fee. Relax, you're a Sengo's friend. I won't charge you too much. You'll get a good rate, I promise. So, how much is it? 10 táců a může jenom 5. Well, I know you're here. Tak může za tebou kdykoliv zaskočit. Se o ten kousíček proto. Že to je hned takhle hop a skok přes potok. Já pronahrávám a můžeme se ohlásit. Did you find her? So here's the deal with the Omni-Ubiquity Net. Omni-Ubiquity Net? You know what? It's not a bad name. Still, that technique. Can that technique really detain human essence? No, that's not possible. There are only records of such a technique existing. Any practice has long disappeared in the mists of time. The technique I taught about Kurmaki can only do that for small animals. Why didn't you tell her? Oh, that? I just wanted her to help me spread something around. Bantan Sango Detective Agency's president is currently asking someone to create a net that can make people tell the truth. The long-lost Kamino audio, the Bantan Sanitary that net can indeed attain the essence of small creatures. Put all three together and you have a venerable legend that both sounds impressive and that actually has a grain of truth to it. To most people, these urban legends are just little stories, but for criminals who already have that seed of fear in their hands, such tales are not so simple. Ah, that's how it is. The other side of it is, well, Wakoro Musaki was starting to get on my nerves with the whole find me the strongest technique ever nonsense. I told her many times that such thing doesn't exist, but she wouldn't listen. So I had no choice but to give her something to work with, so she'd get off my back. What if she doesn't tell anyone about this? Impossible. She couldn't keep a secret to save her life. Trust me, I know her way too well. Either way, thanks for making the trip on my behalf. Take this. Consider it the payment for the run. Archon, I hope she doesn't come bother me again. I'm a detective, you know. That's some omiyoi.
Welcome to Bantan Sango Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
Okay.
Please speak to President.
Another one down. Tak, dál se pohneme tady do okolí Konda Village a uvidíme, co kde tady je. Tady je ten typek, ne? Jo, Yasuda, s tím jsme, myslím, měl nějaký dočinění. Ne. To ne, jinak vidím, že tam je ta věc na mapě, ale to je v podzemí, kam nemůžu. Tam je celá sekce podzemní, která je nedostupná. Jinak tady vím, že tenhle ten jeden hned vedle toho teleportu. že tady napravo od toho je ten quest a nalevo je hned daily commission, která tam je často. Takže prostě, Excuse me, busy traveler, because I have a favor to ask. Please look at the Sky Kitsune statue over here. There is a ward within it that they say will be removed, and someone who has colored Val's regiment is favored by the might of Electro. Use the power of Electro on the Sky Kitsune statue. OK. Budu muset říct svým kamarádům. Musí to být nutně kečing? Sure. Ward. Obtain the ward. I was right. You are the destined one. With your skills and experience, this shouldn't be a problem. Excuse my rudeness. My name is Kazari, and I'm a shrine maiden. Oh, really? Do shrine maidens usually wear masks? I have my reason for that. The village in front of you is named Konda Village, and there is a barrier within it that needs to be lifted. That barrier is hidden behind a certain secret. I'd like to entrust you with a little investigation with lifting that barrier. Investigation? Yes, it may take some time and trouble, but I'm sure you will reveal the truth in the end. Well, that sounds like a lot of work. Will there be payment? Fuck's sake, Paimon. Of course. To those who seek shall just reward be given in proportion to their wisdom and work. That's what she used to say. So there's no need to worry. She? Yay, Miko. I should continue this investigation, Destined One. Now, on you go. We shall be on our way then. Go to Konda. Okay, we got it. This should be Konda Village. Secrets, tell no one. Something suspicious. I don't know, this is the bear and dog. How rude. Paimon's just saying the obvious. We might look very briefly, but Paimon's sure there's gotta be something dark going on. Really? Or is that so? There's gotta be some secrets here. Miss Mask Maiden said so. Anyway, let's talk to the locals first. Maybe we can find something out. Find out what? A dark secret? That's right. Zeptáme se jeho, just because. Oh, it's you. How travel's been? Same old. My life? Same old. I've been waiting for her most of my life. I still can't remember her voice or her looks. Something's awfully wrong with my head. Don't beat yourself up over this. You know, that's the funny part. I can't remember how she looks even though I love her so much, and you'll think I would be sad. But for me, forgetting someone that is the same as having all thoughts of them severed. I can't feel anything for them if I can't think of them. She's probably the one that's really sad, seeing as how I've completely forgotten about her. Still, thanks for retrieving those journals. Even though I still have no recollection of her, it's good to know that I was once so determined. I will continue to wait for her here. Tell me from the me from before wouldn't have wanted to let her down. OK, tak ty zrovna ne, ale popovídali jsme si. Takže, krok číslo 1. Dětí se ptát nemá cenu, že první krok, Village Chief. Úplně jednoduchá dedukce. What can I do for you? You are? I'm the Village Chief. From the way you dress, you must be a gaijin. It's been long since we had a gaijin in our village. Okay, well, that's it. I'm looking for a place to rest. No, we're here to ask about the secret of Konda Village. Oh boy. Secret? Konda Village doesn't have any secrets. Although the economy isn't good these days, or taxes should be paid, regardless. There are only a few families in our village with long history, and we know each other's roots. How could we have any secrets? Alright, calm down. Nezačni s povídáním, jak to bude na věky věku. Well, if you're looking for secret, don't you grand Narukami Shrine and then the secret decided for fortune slips are about to go to Chinua Forest if you can hear the Tanuki Bayashi. Sorry if I overreacted. Current villages and peace with I should have the wrong village. But if you don't believe me, you can look around yourself. I will not stand in your way. It's just so tight-lipped. How annoying. Fine. Kid. Hello, strange big sis. Hello, Nechan. What are you? Have you encountered anything strange? Strange? I don't get it. What kind of thing would you consider strange? Like something that is hard to explain. I know. Did something come to mind? There's a weirdly dressed outlander and a floating white thing talking to me. That is indeed strange. I know, right? Hey, you two! Okay, I'll be serious. One night it suddenly started raining very heavily. Then I heard a strange sound outside the house that accompanied the sound of the rain. Strange sound? Yes, it was like an intermittent clicking, clacking sound. Next day, I went to check it out. Then I saw some floating bags in the village gully. I left them alone because I didn't know who had to put them there. They might have washed away by now. You can take a look along the gully. Was there any other clues? Other than that, I can't think of any. You can ask my dad. He knows a lot of that. The village chief. That old man? Actually, I was adopted. He adopted me. So now I'm his daughter. You can become her nephew, Takeru. Nephew? Nephew? My dad's grandson. I'm my father's daughter, so he's my nephew. This family's pretty complicated. I see. Thank you. Glad I could help. Why isn't Takeru here yet? We were supposed to hang out. Did he go up to the roof again? Okay. Nějakýho Takeru, který je pravděpodobně na nějaký střeše for some reason. Jsou tu vajce.
Speed of light. Hey!
Nikdo další tu už není. Jenom tam ten jeden old man. But that's about it. Jseš poslední živý člověk, co tu je. Hello. Goodbye. You must be an outland. You must be a gaijin. A gaijin is a guest here, but not in a hurry. Why do you come in and drink some tea? It's a very nice place. Quiet. Suitable. I've been living here for decades. It's indeed a fine place. Indeed, was it? When she had traveled the first time, then the would settle down here. We planned for the... Ježišmarja. Trošku to zrychlíme. To get free, fulfilling life. Oh. I guess I should ask about the other thing. Have you had any weird happenings recently? I remember hearing some talk about urban legends. I have never been a fan of these topics. I don't really know anything useful. Well, I thought it was always a good thing. The more news here, the more bothered you will be. I've been beyond the leech. Tady už nikdo jiný není. Mám se tamto týpka zeptat zase znova? I told you, there is nothing wrong here. If you don't believe me, just check it for yourself. Fuck. A tady nikdo není. Jak se mám zeptat na někoho, na něco, co jsem se zeptal už všech? If you follow the gully, you might find them. Say gully. To je jedno z anglických slovíček, který bohužel neznám. Co v gully by v tomhle kruhu mohla být ale řeka. Oh, that didn't say. This might be one of the floating bags of food I mentioned. Let's see what's inside. Gotta go back to the water. Fish out of water. A bag of cargo discovered in the water while following the gully. It seems to have been washed away. Also, there's a message devotional flagship that's a ward. Ah, další osoba. There's a Omen stories. I haven't got anything strange lately. Strangely, I've been on Jiro in a song like that. Mother's been in search of search notice in Inazuma City. Jiro's so hanging with the young gangsters in the village, urged him to join the army with some morning tonight. When the kids broke out of contact, was pushed him too hard. I think I which has been the points. Anything else? Let's see, in the past trade letters, when I got your disembark, we told the city, the village was always busy, and tell me where about the kids in the past, and the deserted shrine the foot of mountain would never fall into disrepair like it is now. It is sad, it's gonna sound as well as we try other night, but it is more me either, like to care of this turn about doing such a peaceful village is way too abnormal. That was just too many strange goings on for an old woman like me. I just wanted to know. Those punks you mentioned earlier. Do you know what they are, where they are? They're bound to try making friends, and they went somewhere new to make trouble. As long as Jiren's influenced by them, I couldn't care less. They were just running or something, just for a while. Fuck it, tam byl samozřejmě já jsem řekl. But good man, can village almost all of it. That's all I know. Wait, to stejně jako předtím, jak mi to měla znovu říct. Go to the dried up well and check it out. Okay.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day.
Yeah, our work's done for the
Shall
day.
we take a stroll?
Yeah. Sure. Let's take a stroll to the water well, which is over here. It's tightly locked, just like Granny said. There's something here. It's a marked coin pouch. Everything about my thinking? What's that of mine? Well, I'm thinking about buying lots of snacks. I think that there shouldn't be coin pouches here. You mean that would make it disappear, right? Just getting coin pouch, well, that means someone is hiding something. And this well is in the village chief's yard. Purse by the dried up well. Well lock. Dry well is locked and it looks like it could be opened with a corresponding key. I don't have such keys. Nějaký určitý starý by mohl mít. You again. The villagers have told us everything. As the Yuhang of the Liwa Cheese sing, tell me what's going on. Do you ever think I could follow me with these baseless accusations? Youngsters, takže k tobě. Ty pořád mi navádíš k těm taškám, který už jsem dávno našel. Ha! Střechokid! Střešák! Ty seš relevantní. Yeah, you come so easily. Teleportation. Looking at you, you should be a gaijin, right? Yes, I'm a gaijin. It's been a long time since I've seen an outlander. Well then, what can Konda Takeru to you? Oh, outlander from afar? What an arrogant little kid. Have you noticed anything strange lately? Keep your voice down, I can tell you, but I promise you won't get scared. During thunderstorms, things get spooky. There's a strange spooky ghost lady. Oh, I'll say hi to her when I see her. How can I be so calm after I told you something like that? When I had to Gadetsky, he didn't believe me either. He said I must have been not mistaken. Any other? I guess that'll be the broken cart at the entrance to the village. I wonder who left it there. I see, that's it over here. They're just digging. There are hillagers digging at it too. Right over there. Takže studna, the gully, over here. Zbam! Must be broken card to Kara mentioned. Other than some tattered paper, the payment doesn't see anything special here. Let's see, the contents of this piece of paper are Shogunate ledger of goods and payments. The goods are this book, blah blah blah, participating, blah blah blah, and there's number something voluments. Something voluments is referred to made of paper. Where's all the civilian place though? That's about a fair share of weird stuff. Alright. Well then, what can I do for you? We found evidence. Evidence? What evidence? I don't understand what you mean. Evidence about the strange incidents in the village. Please stop pretending. Nonsense. What kind of strange things could possibly happen in our village? If you have evidence, I demand proof. Hey, Lumina, wish I started to if I need the help. I was leaving it to you. This was found at the driveway in your backyard. In your own backyard. Oh, forresten to se vrát coin pytlíček. Take that! A bag for carrying Mora? This belongs to our family. There's nothing suspicious about it. That's right, it's very normal. He's so suspicious, something's definitely off. So how much Mora was inside? What kind of question is that? There's no way you would know without opening it up either, right? Now please draw the marking. Please draw the marking on it. Fine, this is not indeed my gun pouch. So many people have passed in my backyard. It's pretty normal for someone to drop it, right? What's going on? Yeah, fine. He threw me all right. Oh, I was really tempted to get coin punch one myself, you know. Oh, Densko, man like you has such mischievous thoughts. You're hiding something else. Or my desire to steal the Mora. What else could be the problem? Come now, I will surrender this coin pouch to the Shogunate. Something doesn't feel right. Someone discarded his coin pouch intentionally. What proof do you have of saying this? The coin pouch is just one part of the mystery. We also found... What did we find? We also found this. This pouch was intentionally left on a rainy night. Bag number 2. Take that. Phoenix. This is... where did you get this? Downstream of the gully. How can you prove that these two items are related in the first place? Oh, they're related, alright. Ridiculous. How could that be? Unless there's some kind of secret code on the Mora. There's nothing on the Mora. But we did find something elsewhere. We found this near the remains of a cart. This. Take that. This is... I can't believe that I was so careless when I was damaging the cart. You admitted it, so you admit it. Since I've already gotten this far, the investigation is nothing for it. I can't hide it anymore. In that case, you should have a pretty good idea what would happen anyway. A very good idea indeed, Grandpa Detsky. Yeah, Grandpa Detsky, you tried to rob a Shogunate cart, didn't you? And in the midst of the struggle, you destroyed the cart with a single punch, causing the goods to fly into the gully. Hoping to save themselves, the Shogunate people threw the coin pouches into the well to distract you, and then locked up to prevent others from stealing the Mora. Is that right? No, that's not quite it. Paimon is asking for the key to have the Mora at the bottom of the well. Surrender the Shogunate. That's right, they were definitely doing that. Sama má prostě ulterior motives, mezi tím, co on měl ulterior motives v minulém čase. Well, this is what actually happened. There was a group of young people in the village who got too bold after getting drunk to actually rob one of the Shogunate's cargo carts. The goods and the bag both belong to the shogunate, alright? I couldn't let others know that the shameful incident occurred in our village. That's why I tried to cover it up. What about your confession? What about your confession regarding the coin pouch? You did that to cover up the truth. That's right. I thought you would stop the investigation once I confessed. If it was just me, as long as no one else was affected. Please don't report to the shogunate. This isn't about me saving face. I just want the village to be dragged on in the process. I know this is a complete odpowiedź. I'm not interested in reporting you. I just wanted to know the truth. Yeah, I wouldn't come to report you. The truth? You young people these days are so interesting. My conscience kept bothering me because I discovered I recorded everything in a diary. I threw the diary onto the roof. If you really want to read it, help yourself, but please don't ruin my recently renovated roof. About the lock on the well. Yes, it was me who locked the well up. I also wrote down where I hid the key. Go read for yourself. Do you know anything about the Konda village barrier? Barrier? Oh, so people still know about that old legend. They say that in ancient times, underneath the ground we are standing in right now, lay the roots of the Thunder Sakura. Indeed, this was one of the 5 roots that protected the peace on Narukami Island. And guarding it and its barrier was said to be a responsibility assigned to us, the Konda clan, by the Kitsune Saigyu herself. But this was a long time ago. I hardly recall anything about it. Okay. Loading. Konda Densuke's notes. Most of the notes are illegible due to exposure to the elements. But the lies and cover-ups of the thievery will heavily on me, therefore I decided to leave these notes. Group attacked the public drunkards, home out against some Pedro's Mora. After much discussion, it was decided the matter should be covered up. Cover was destroyed, God's riches were dumped down an empty well. The well was sealed and locked, and the key was hidden at a broken hub across the gully on the east side of the village. Legend has it was built by a Donin. He signed his own disorder for finding just such a key. Konda village should have been prosperous. Konda clan should have thrived. I hope for the sake of the Tiger Fudowa this shall remain free of mishaps. Takže east of the gully nějaký ruined house. Tam je ten key. Those people be looking for something.
Incoming.
Maybe they're after the treasure.
Leave it all to me.
Hey! With sword comes shadow.
Don't blink.
Go away. Dig. Key! One dried well key successfully retrieved. As long as I open the dried well up, that treasure is ours. Bing! Well lock. It could be opened with a corresponding key. This is the key to the well's lid, according to him. Ta-dum! It's open. Let's have a look. Oh, fuck. Já nevím. Tak si vylezu na tohle. Tak máme ještě hodně času. Pořád ty trebly. Tak a nyní můžeme opatrně sestoupit dolů. Fuck. Já jsem nějak seskočit? Whee! Blip. Jsem slyšel cvaknutí nějaký bedny, ale nic tu není.
Dad, as far as treasure is concerned,
Lightning Riding Treasure Hunter. Explore the bottom of the well. Jsou docela zajímavý katakomby. Žebřík nahoru. A fuck. Knuckle Weed Whacker.
you give, you receive.
Ooh. Ah. I see what's going on over here. Nevím, jestli na to vůbec mám dostatečný level toho. Yep, it's enough. So this is the underbelly. Also something wild is sealed here. Já vlastně počkej, ty síle. V tom případě explornu tady to vedle. Wow. Haha! Ding! Elektrokulus.
Incoming.
Tak, lezeme. Fuck. Come on. Lezem. Wee. There we go. Oh. Ah. Oh, knuckleweed. Thank you. God damn it. This notch, that's right, that's what reward we got from the Shrine Maiden. Beautify. Wing. Whoa. Pray. Ah, I see. To je docela cool. A nevím, jak to funguje, abych toho docílil. Tady 2 a... Všechny jsou 2, ale všechny... Pokud jako kolik mají spojů, tak všechny mají 2 spoje. Technicky vzato. Až na tady ten na konci. Takhle. To máš tolik věcí. tom případě to znamená jenom jako číslo. Že 1, 2, 3, 4 a 5. Takhle to dává smysl. What is that? Oči muša? Phantom warrior beneath the Gonda village.
Speed of light.
Furnitus? This will do.
Steady as stone. Hold the line. Covenant of the deep. Let's move out. Allow me.
Okay, it's all up to you.
Incoming.
Very impressive. Most impressive. Hey, why? I was right to have my eye on you. You are indeed qualified to perform the cleansing. Why are you here? I was quite concerned as to your actions, as to whether you could heal the roots or not, so I've been observing you a little, and if I have offended you, please forgive me. You have helped me greatly by being able to undo the barrier. He's been watching us all this time? That means... are you reporting us to the authorities for that secret? The authorities? What do you mean? You know, the people charged of the whole Konda village thing? Are you referring to the matter that people Konda village have hidden away? I'm loyal to Narukami Island, not some police station. Besides, I have had dealings with Konda village for a long time as well as she. If those families were to be cut off, I would not be able to face anyone. Please excuse me, let's go back to business. As you may know, the Thunder Sakura tree symbolizes the eternal watch of the Electro Archon, and they have the power to remove evil and purify the earth. However, the polluted tree roots will eventually be corroded, and these tainted sections will form tumors, one after another. This is why we must perform the cleansing ritual. Unfortunately, my physical condition, shall we say, prevents me from accomplishing this deed. There are several more barriers of this kind. Can I ask you to aid me? No, to aid this land. What about your physical condition? Do not fret. I have priorities to cleansing. I see. I'll help. Thank you, truly. As for the location of the next barrier, you must visit the abandoned shrine nearby. It's not far from Konda village. Due to certain circumstances, I fear I cannot go with you. How will we meet up then? The sakura on the east and west banks differ in speed, and the flowers of the north and south branches vary their bloom. However, everything on this island is under the sacred sakura's shade. So long as the petals still fall like snow upon this island, we will surely meet again. I wish you the best. Thank you. Strange story in Konda. Go to the abandoned shrine of this Konda village. S tím asi něco dá dělat, ne? Okay, to je další věc tak prostě s banerem. Sacred Sakura Cleansing Ritual. Aha! Nakovid.
Speed of light.
Yeah! Open door.
Incoming.
Nyam! Yay! Open door one more. Looks like there's loads of stuff at the bottom. This, well. Let's see all the other treasure we can find. A key. Another key? What are you gonna say? Where there's a key, there's a lock. It's like a Moses treasure, so let's take a look. Old stone slate. Again. Ooh.
You give, you receive.
Wow. So much stuff. Tady je horní polička, že jsem se skoro nevšiml. Ale nic tu není. Oh well. Open! To je tohle. Tak, celý je to teďkon otevřený. Kolem dokola. A i ven. Takže rovnou můžeme tu bránu použít. Hej, co je tady ta brána? Tamhle je ten... Tady někde je ten camp s tím daily commissionem. Well, jsme úspěšně splnili tohle. A další poslední questy, nebo poslední lokace s questama, který nevím, jestli jsem sebral nebo ne, nebo jestli tam budou nebo ne, tak je v Ritou. Jako na potvoru jsou přesně v Ritou, kam vede ten quest, takže jako preventivní measure si to označím a pokusím se to obejít co nejvíc. Vím, že na mapě, té velké mapě to je vidět o něco dál, než na té rohový. Zdá se, že lokální questy nejsou věc. Goddammit. Ne! Fuck sake, byl jsem úplně někde jinde. No tak. Come on. To není fair. Byl jsem 32 metrů daleko úplně na druhé straně vesnice.
Looks like we found him.
Fine, dostanete continuation.
What am I gonna do?
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been out of Rito?
It sure has been a bit.
Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well, you see, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Jaká to náhoda?
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in storage ever since. Recently, We heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. But then...
Někdo si uvědomil to samý a předběhnul vás, tak to ukradnu.
The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I reported to the authorities, but... well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Day.
you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
My apologies. I had to let off some steam. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back. Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
I'm afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never... Wait, what?
Huh?
Seriously?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan. I do so not without reservation, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances. Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future. You do not want to incur further unnecessary losses.
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues for you? What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small-timers like me can't be worth the risk.
Very humorous.
Damn.
Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine.
Damn.
Does anyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the...
Blah blah. He explains the thing. Blah 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 blah.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there.
All right, off we go.
Jej! Takže konečně to můžu opustit. Okay, byl jsem teleportován, chtě prostě na druhou stranu prostě do vesnice. Thanks! A žádný questy tu nejsou nějaký super obvious. Která lokace je teď zablokovaná? Celý tady ten teleport, protože to je too close. Apparently. Je to menší vzdálenost, než tady odsud sem. Jako, no. Prostě no. Well, tak to by tím pádem byly všechny ty questy, co jsou ve světě prozatím odemčený, protože co jsem sneak peeknul nějakých pár těch questů mezi střihy, tak hodně jich je zamklých za určitý větší questy a nebo nějaký RNG shenanigans, takže to nebude tak jednoduchý udělat všechny, ale valnou většinu jsme jich udělali, nebo začali, takže všechno, co bude náplní, nebo co stihneme, je tady. Což je International Travel Log, Yae Publishing House Invitation, Seirai Island Shenanigans a City Secret Sakura Ritual Shenanigans. Jakož tohle vypadá oboje jako větší věci a tohle jako menší, tak zkusím tady ty věci. Tohle a jo, Cheng the Ninth. Vypadá víc exciting, tak víc exciting věci dám nakonec. Jo, tady ten jeho dobrodružnej family member je v té houseu, kam nemůže. Welcome to Commodity House. How can I help you? You know about Ramsey? Oh, that businessman. He is indeed in the tea house, but he's gotten quite stressed recently. Not sure what happened. If you want to find him, just go inside. I was planning on it, ale prej jsem s vámi měl mluvit ještě předtím. Hi, woof woof. Hi, Hachi, Nobunori. And here you are. Ah, you! Ah. Wait. Sangonomiya Chronicles. To ještě nemám. Historical written by famous shogunate of Sangonomiya. Are you a traveler? What can I do for you? About this travelogue business. Oh, you mean the travelogue I wrote for the little girl Midori? I've been too busy to write those lately. She must be getting anxious. Are those real? What do you think? They don't sound real, but I do hope it's true. Pro mě je to tak mezi, jako... Je to jako to rčení o legendách a mýtech, že je to lež, ale vždycky je tam zrnko pravdy. Tak podle mě je to něco takového. It doesn't sound real, but there is a little bit of truth. I hope it's true. I also wish that they could come true. That's right, technically none of the facts in the travelogues are real. Although some places are based on reality, most of the contents are my own imagination. Of course, some of it is not entirely imaginary. For example, in the traveling writing, someone made a super balloon. Balóny jsou jednoduchý, to je prostě jenom nějaký pletený koš, nějaká látka do balonovitého tvaru a pak prostě jenom zahřát vnitřek. Then he summoned his friends and planned to travel around Teyvat in this balloon in 80 days. Cesta kolem světa za 80 dní. Yay. Also, this balloon does not require a vision to operate. All it takes is some technical knowledge. These people traveled around the world in a balloon, and they've encountered various strange things and phenomena along the way. I was going to write this for Midori, but for some reason I didn't have the time to finish the short paragraph. Why is that? You see that guy in the hallway? He's called Heihachi. He's been staring at me since I don't know when. I was going out to look for inspiration for my travelogue. Moment. There we go. But that guy has been following me everywhere. I don't know what he's trying to do. I'm worried that guy has ill intentions towards me. I wouldn't dare to go out. That's why the travelogue has been delayed. Fortunately, now you're here. Traveler, you can accompany me to look for inspiration. With you here, I don't think you would dare to do anything to me. I'll take care of it. Thank you. As the saying goes, one must guard against others. Someone staring at me from behind, I have to guard against them no matter what. So when I'm looking for inspiration, please protect me, traveler. In fact, I already have a few locations in mind. Let's go there right now. The first place is near the beach. What are you looking at? Get out of my way. Jo, on je definitivně grázlovský typ. What you gonna go to be made a fishing method? Yep. Sure. Ne, jenom nedalekou pláž. Thank you. Tak, společně jdeme vedle sebe na tuhle pláž, předpokládám. The water at this beach is crystal clear, and the color of the sand is so white. It's so completely different from open seas. It will be a nice place to set sail from, or to take off from. The scenery there is nice. Let me write down my notes. Traveler, please wait a moment. I need to think about how to write in my travelogue. You can walk around and enjoy the scenery. But please don't stray too far from me. The guy Heihachi is following me. He's just nearby. Yeah, let's walk. Okay, na pláž. The water. How nice. Okay. Oh. Hey. Why are you standing in my way? Are you trying to start something? Why are you following us? Following you? What? I'm just taking a walk here. What's wrong with that? Do you own this beach? You don't. Who do you think you are? Hmm. Would you fast forward? He's onto us. Pretty good. The scenery here is really nice. And then, let me have a look. There is a river bend in the outskirts to the north of town. Yeah, a small waterfall there is very nice. Let's go there. Let's go. Přímo mezi teleporty. Žužo. We're going. Tady je bedna.
Nowhere to hide.
There we go.
That's everything. On to the next.
Tak. Na kolik jsem posunul oblast? Na 77%. Takže to podzemí bude tak 20%. Určitě jsem slyšel zvěsti, že tu je nějaký mega podzemní komplex. Tak to Ramsey. Waterfall. That's a picnic. Why are the monsters running around? Although the scenery is very nice, it's quite dangerous. I can include this in the experience. Let's get out there and find a safe place. The guy is still following us. He's really persistent. Go to a safe spot. Yeah, he's right here. Really? Last location is on top of the hill over there. Na sousední hoře, která je zhruba stejně velká. Oh well. To budeme muset procestovat. Dobrodružský, Inazumským venkovem. Tady je další tady ta věc. Ne, si to od tebe trošku půjčím. Ne. Got it. Yay!
That's everything.
No, there is not.
On to the next.
There is no more. Melons. There we go. Až tam nahoře, takže si trošku vydechneme. Plup. Ah, we made it. There we go. Standing on top of the mountain, you can almost see the entire Narukami Island. The wind on the mountaintop is quite strong, and the height is perfect for takeoff. There are no obstacles here. And it's a long way from Inazuma City. I won't be disturbed by Doshin, or by unwanted people. It is a good location. In conclusion, it's a good location to take off from, and it's a nice place to write about in my travelogue. That guy is still following us. He just won't let us go. You want to get rid of him? It's fine, don't worry about him. He wouldn't dare anything rash with you around. When dealing with this kind of person, if you approach him, he would keep pestering you. Anyway, let's call it a day. Let's go back to the Komore tea house. Nikdo teda vidím, že by tu smrděl. Let us depart. There we go. Let's go back to the Komore tea house. Yep. What's going on? I already have some ideas about the main story of my travelogue, but it'll take me a day or two to finish the chapter. I already read a few paragraphs before. Take these paragraphs to Midori first. When I'm finished with the whole story, I'll ask someone to bring her the completed travelogue. Travelogue? That's what he says. How would I know if he has any other agendas? What are you talking about? They say this guy has ulterior motives for my travelogues. Who would think so much random nonsense? Traveling around Teyvat in hot air balloon without using a vision. There must be some sort of agenda behind it. He just hasn't exposed himself yet. Jenom píše příběhy, ne každý nezná je, musí být zlej. Ah, you're conveniently close. Traveler, did you get the travelogue? Yeah, here's an excerpt from Mr. Ramsey. Traveled around Teyvat in 80 days. Wow. Thank you. Let me have a look. How come this is so thin? The other travelogues are much thicker. He hasn't finished yet. Is that so? I'll wait and read it when Uncle Ramsey is finished. Then I'll have a new story to tell Kochi. Thank you, Traveler. These are for you. Please accept them. Please accept these Primo Gems. Or cards. Tomato, tomato. Hey, here we go. Stalkoval ho jenom proto, že myslel, že má nějaké nekalé plány, protože se neznají. Jaký to idiot. Musím vyklikat. Here we go. Tohle si dáme Navigate jako další. Ale viděl jsem tam Reputation Reward. Tak si skočíme. To je za ty questy. Si vzpomínám, za každý ten quest menší je reward. How's my reputation? International Travelogue. There we go. Tak, 160 za 450, a až se tam dostanu, tak budu moct dělat ty věci, co se dají dobře farmit. Dun. Cheng the Knight. Že je zhruba blízko. Nope.
Speed of light. Hey!
Hi, Chang. It's been a while. Traveler, what brings you to my home today? Here's a letter and a gift from the Yai Publishing House. A letter from the Yai Publishing House? Yai Miko Publishing House, by the way. They're not asking me to change my pen name again, are they? I told them 1,000 times that I'll write under my real name. Forget it, let me have a look. He reads the letter from the Yai Publishing House, na který jsme se nesměli podívat. They want me to judge a novel writing contest? I don't think I have the time, but I suppose I should thank them anyway. Huh? What's all this? These are creative suggestions. I'll have to read these a bit carefully. Thank you, traveler. Let's change this. Let's go to One Win Book House. Hey, One Win Book House. One Win Book House. Jsme tu dlouho nebyli v ulicích Liwe. Samozřejmě, že tu je. Já to věděl. Is that Jinkyu? No, Xingxiao. Like, this part is well written and the progression is so very novel. Jingxiao. Jinkyu. That's what happened, passing. Jinkyu! It's you, Lumina. It's been a while. From the way you greeted me, you seem well. That is good. What brings you here today? Actually, I asked to find someone for us. You read a ton of books, so you'll probably know. A person? Are you looking for a writer? Certainly. Ask away. We're looking for a certain Zhenyu. Zhenyu? Where did you hear this name? It says so right here on this copy of Legend of Sword. We're looking for this Zhenyu person because someone from Yai Publishing House in Inazuma asked us to pass them a letter. Who would know this Zhenyu person is? Well, this Zhenyu of whom you speak is me all along. This is so... Yup. Jak jsem to věděl, vole. How did I know? Intuition. Prostě jsem vnitřně tušil, že jestli někoho prostě někomu dají prostě nějaký knihopisectví, tak to bude tenhle ten book nerd, vole. Prostě vnitřně jasný. That's my pen name. Huh? Well, that's one we never heard of. Well, it's certainly nothing worth mentioning. Initially, the editor in charge of this book here in Lima told me that the setting is too outlandish while the plot is unexpectedly cliched. No one will like this, and rejected my manuscript. I didn't feel like taking that lying down, so I had a few copies printed myself before planning them surreptitiously into the One Book House to see if anyone would like them. As it turned out, readers were a few and far between, so I did not pay it any more mind. I never thought it would become so popular in Inazuma. Still, I'm quite pleased that the people are willing to read what I've written. I shall read this letter carefully. Thank you. Guess who? Jinkyu je Zhenyu. Dává to smysl. Takže jestli ten book contest bude věc, tak tam bude Cheng the Ninth a Jinkyu. Výborně. Jo. Achievementy jsme jaký dostali, tak sekněme. Trying to take me to capture one wild animal. Yep. Guess who? Find out who Zhenyu really is. Yep. Ještě nějaký. Sorry. Nakoubit Vector 1. 10 elektrosílů. Lightning Riding Treasure Hunter. 100 chests. Yep.
Come on, enough procrastinating.
Let's go. Yes. We shall be on our way. There we go. Yai Publishing House. Oh, you're back at last. How did it go? How did you find our two authors? I did. The letters have been delivered. That's wonderful. What did they say? They both said they would read the letter with care. Good, good. It's just a shame that they're both far away in Leeway. Even where things more... If things were more normal, we couldn't easily go to visit them. To jsem nepochopil. Especially for Mr. Geniu. His book, A Legend of Sword, wasn't even submitted by him, but by a traveling merchant. Later, one of our editors would read this book, and seeing its value, they would prepare to go to Leeway personally and arrange for more manuscripts to be written. More continuations, I guess. Who would have thought that with these changes in our situation, none of our letters that we sought to have people bring to Leeway ever returned? We could only publish the books first while keeping record of royalties owed to Mr. Geniu. Jo, jako by on potřeboval peníze. On zrovna je jediný, který asi peníze nepotřebuje. Once we had established contact, we would send the royalties over. But it's been so long, and still A Legend of Sword remains a bestseller. What? To je fakt bestseller? Si děláte srandu. Kámo, vole. On to napíše v Leeway, lidi z jeho vlastní krajiny couldn't give a flying fuck a prostě odcestuje to sem do Inazumy a tady jednou, oh můj bože, to je poklad. Ach, to mě dostává. The royalties are starting to pile up. Oh, how I wish Mr. Geniu could attend this competition. These royalties can't be left to pile up like this much longer. Well, osobně doufám. And that's done. Jak jednoduché. Jaké to jednoduché questíky. Nope. There we go. Už máme second opening a Seirai Storm Chasers. Tak, když se podíváme na další questy, tak vzhledem k času, který nám zbývá, tak můžeme začít začátek jedno z těch dvou delších questů. Když jsme dělali jednu z několika částí tohodle, tak zase to vystřídáme a ukončíme to tímhle, jak jsem řekl na začátku. Seirai Storm Chasers. Look for the adventurers on Seirai Island. Který... Hey, you know what? Tvého prokrastinování bylo dost. Propouštím tě a můžeš jít. Můžeš se odebrat kam chceš a nemusíš tu prokrastinovat se mnou. Tak, Seirai Island je dokonce tak lukrativní island, že má svoji vlastní Statue of the Seven. Takže se tam velmi těším. A nejvíc convenient loď je tady. Takže jdeme. Jo, taky jsem si vzpomněl na jednu věc. Kliknu aspoň. There we go. Yeah, wait a second. Sanguinary Caragos. Historical annals written by the famous shogunate historian Kujo Mishizane. Jo, z toho Kujo klanu taky. Who was known as one of the three Kujo dignitaries, or the great calligrapher. It chronicles the history of Watsatomi Island in broad strokes. Tady mám tyhle ty Old Stone Slaty 2, což budou stejné věci. Yeah. Dobrý. Tak. Dun. Wave Rider summoned. Here we go. Jo, já jsem šel na druhou stranu. Než tady a... dobrý. Obeplujem. Tak, vydáváme se na cestu. Destination Seirai Island. Tak, jelikož jsem kromě samozřejmě té podzemní části, která je, myslím, v Archon Questu jako takovým později, až věc, jako sama o sobě, tak kromě té podzemní části mám vystoprocentovaný už Narukami Island. Plus minus, samozřejmě. A ne, tady mě zase budou trtkat. Yep. Yep, tady taky ne. Jo, to je jako Guyun Stone Forest all over again. Na mapě. Tady je to tak široký, tady můžete projít. V realitě. Tady je všude mělčina. Nic se tu nedostane. Fuck you. Hello, milady. Nope. Se ke mně ani nedostaneš stejně. Já jsem konečně to objel dostatečně, že projíždím kolem toho hradu. Plujem dál. 700 metrů. Je to skutečně to přímo před náma a už vidíme Statue of the Seven Beam. Yep. This is it, dámy a pánové. Seirai Island. Doufám osobně, že to bude ukryt někde mezi těmihle ostrovy nějaký megaboss, protože bych je fakt potřeboval jako sůl a jestli všechny jsou na Watsatumi Island, prostě u Sangonomii, já snad někoho zabiju. Je to hodně. Zdá se, že jsem našel zdroj bouře. Je to Seirai Island. Že tohle ta bouře je vidět docela z dálky a je to tady. Přesný bod přistání. Našel jsem to. Ještě jedno ujištění, důležitý bod, takže si musím ujistit. Jo, skutečně jsem tu, teď je tady. Jej. Teleport waypoint. Ding. Jej, Seirai Island teleport. Tamhle je námořní teleport. Si trošku vypůjčím u tebe všechny tyhle zářící věci. Hajko. Only this book, and this one, and this one. Hello there. You're an adventurer? Am I right to say that you're here to investigate this island as well? That is the case. I see. In that case, you can explore the periphery of this island a bit. But don't wander too close to the center of this island as you please. The storms there are not to be trifled with. Are there only storms over there? Yes, strange, isn't it? It's almost like something's drawn a boundary for the storms. That fellow Taisuke keeps insisting that the storm must have been the work of the Archon, meant to block ordinary people from violating a sacred site. I don't believe a word of it at first. I didn't believe the word of it at first, but when we discovered some very strange stone structures in the area... Taisuke read the text that he found on a structure known as warding stones. And according to legends, these stone structures are ritual implements that could be used to seal certain things. Unfortunately, the stone structures we found all busted up. Not one looks like it's been repaired in who knows how many years. We lack the clues we need to solve this mystery. How very frustrating. Well, since it's work, I suppose I just have to give it a go. Where did you find them? Not far. Taisuke has been there the whole time investigating. I just came back to help him grab some books. If you want to go have a look, you can just go there with me. The quicker we solve the mystery, the sooner we can report back. Just hold on a moment while I bundle this stuff up. Don't worry, take your time. Alright, that's that. Let's go. Hej. Máme neviditelně sebou Aiko. Já se domknu vedle teleportu i námořní teleport. Den. OK, mechanická medúza, no thank you. Jo. Už mě trošku líto Sangemi, tak jí dám jedno jídlo a nechám jí vyjílovat.
Weather is a hindrance. The thunder drowns out all other sounds, hampering my perception of the surrounding environment.
No zatím nechám bejt tyhle ty věci. Kdo ví. To je někde ten domain. Ten bych docela chtěl. This is a picture, it's got weird markings on it. Could this be a treasure map? So that's back city, that makes sense to ask around. Nekojíd? Ta bouře je docela hustá. Jsem přímo nad tím. Well, it's a mystery for now. And a subject of exploration for later. Vidím fishing místo. Wow. Tam to vypadá hustě. Koukám, že cíl mé cesty je hned vedle Statue of the Seven, tak OK. Někde zhruba tady je fishing spot. Ow. And we got your knickers in a twist. Just wandering through. Někdo zasadil hodně věcí a všechny na mě zářej, collect me. Já mě tady nakovíd. Třeba. Everything later. Další nakovíd. Jo, tamhle už na mě čeká Taisuke, nebo jak se jmenoval. Ale Aiko je pořád se mnou. Hey, Statue of the Seven. Here we go. Boom. Seirai Island. Aramoku Peak. Yep. Ding. Worship. Up. A little closer.
Another test subject. That tingle.
Eye for an eye.
You're open.
Yeah.
That tingle.
Tornado. Ok, vezme jenom jedno, protože samozřejmě.
Pick the wrong test subject.
And here I am. The seal. No. Daisuke, I brought the resources that you asked for. That's odd. This treasure doesn't fit. Hey, Daisuke! Ah, Aiko. You come on, you don't have to be so loud. You gave me a heart attack. That's what the blessed give you the club. I mean, you didn't, of course, but you considered that the racket you're making might attract monsters. Yeah. Look, I called for several times already, and you didn't respond at all. Well then, guess who's got the resources you asked for? Me. And guess who's got a little help from the guild to boot? And now I want to make your acquaintance. Oh, pleased to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you indeed. My name is Daisuke, and I'm an adventurer with the Inazuma's Adventure Guild. Yes, nice. We're all adventurers here, no need for the whole song and dance. Oh, don't say that. We should actually exercise our basic courtesy. We busy ourselves in the wild so often, we maintain a good attitude and outlook during our downtime. Yeah, never mind. I've told you many times, haven't I? A good attitude starts with treating people with politeness. Okay, enough already. How are your warding studies going? Basically, we made zero progress. All we found is some strange tracks. Well, that was quick. No progress, huh? I've been here for quite a while now. If you don't make some headway soon, you should probably ask the guild for additional help. Additional help? That was the same as admitting we're not up to the task. Daisuke, I've just said this before. We're professionals. Taking commissions is work. Our goal is to finish work, not prove ourselves. If we screw up while trying to prove ourselves, we'll do more than we gain. That's professional ethics for you. Thanks, but I won't claim to speak for anyone else. Some guild members say that I've got no spirit. Others say I just work for the sake of working. Whether they like it or not, I got the highest commission completion efficiency in the guild. So what's your reason for being an adventurer then? Work, more, that's it really. Simple goals? Well, maybe it's because my goals are so simple that the guild tends to send me out to complete missions more often than most. But it seems like I won't be able to clear this one solo. Miss Aiko, please keep your spirits up. The guild did give us this commission after all. I'm already giving it my 100%. It's just too much asking you to give it my 120%. Well, whatever. Tell us about those strange tracks. They're cat tracks. They go from the warding stone side and stretch all the way out. I remember you mentioning that belonged to a cat. That doesn't sound like it have anything to do with this warding stone. Well, maybe, but still you could follow these tracks. Yes, that's quite strange. Let's say that we should focus on warding stone. Once we worked out the function, we can follow these tracks later. Miss Aiko, are you willing to walk any further by any chance? No, I'm being rigorous. Let's start already. Looks like you're determined to get into a warding stone first. Still, I was going to consider about those tracks. Since they appear just beside warding stone, maybe they do have something to do with it. Let's follow them and see what we can find. Oh, now I see them. Kitty! A tohle asi ne. The cat footprints continue. A takových koček, co tu je? There we go. Tyhle ty explody boys. Ty jsou v skutku noví. No, to nejsou tak speciální, jenom prostě explodujou, když prostě skončí. Spectral Husk.
blade. Prepare to be blown away.
Beg for mercy.
You know what? Fuck it. Jeden jsem získal, to mi stačí. Is that a shrine? Well, that's where our footprints lead. Let's go take a look. Kitty shrine.
More speed.
Takových kulokulů. Neplánuju tuhle skvadru. Nem. Teleporto. Něm. Je úplně tady nahoře. A tenhle je někde tamhle. A není tak jasný, tak nebudem zatím odbíhat od tématu. I'm here. Aha, at last, a human guest. That cat is talking? Oh, does the sight of me frighten you so? I must just never seen a talking animal before. Most rude of you, and a talking animal also. Paimon isn't an animal. Calm down. Actually, we might kind of feel talking animals, haven't we? Didn't we meet a talking snake? Oh, you mean to say the Chung Sheng? Was that really not a herb? Oh, whatever case. This is the first time Paimon's met a talking cat. Such wanton yammering, I'm not a talking cat. This is the SSS shrine, and I am Nico. Nico ni. The provisional head priestess. Other felines address me as her ladyship, the provisional head priestess. But since our fates are twinned, you may disperse with such formality. Do other cats talk too? Surely, you just comprehend them not. But you are no fool, certainly, considering that you know to follow my instructions. Most boring things would be if you were as dull as those two humans picking and scratching at the rocks as they do. You mean a warding stone? I know not that they are named. It is a pile of rocks with a rope tied across, no? So you were asked those... You were the one to ask those cats to make the footprints? I did come with some feelings to frolic there. Consider a test of your intellect. Hibiki unsealed the rocks a good long time ago. It has much to do with those. Those purple, tingling, hair-raising, ill-meaning things. You mean Electro? Electro really is running amok here on Sakurai Island, that's for sure. I cannot instruct you in the matter of operating those rocks, but in exchange... You want our help? There it is again, your superb comprehension. Mine eyes did not judge you poorly. The provisional head priestess of SSS Shrine I may be, though there are some tasks in my past, lack still kill in. For instance, the shrine suffered from a lack of incense. Were you to see it such a star as they would surely be grieved. Much thought I gave to it before realizing that if the shrine's offering box were to be fixed, people would come to deposit more there, thus reviving the shrine. It's not quite that simple. More is stuffed into the offering box. When it was yet whole, many people would come to stuff more into it, thus making the shrine most busy indeed. Once the box was damaged, no one came to put more in, thus the shrine fell silent. That's the reason that should this box be repaired, people would return to offer more, and the shrine will be revived. Is that not so? It's hard to fault that reasoning, but at the same time, that's something that doesn't fit. Whatever the case may be, I remember that people always came to maintain the offering box, which was the way the shrine thrived. The human in charge for those repairs lived in the village, over there, but he hasn't come in a long time. Indeed, after that huge storm, Hibiki, Domeki, and others never returned either. Whatever the case may be, I now fully understand that so long as the offering box is repaired, the shrine can be restored to its former glory. As such, you'll need to help me to repair this box, or I'll teach you the way to seal those stones. Do you really know how to work with the warding stones? Naturally. Many a time I've seen Hibiki seal them and unseal them. There should be no problem. Well, I would pass for repairs. Should? Meow meow meow? Seriously, putting up with something like this? We want to fix the bug. We need a lot of materials. You know, like wooden planks, nails, ropes. Do you have some stuff here at the shrine? I have maintained the shrine scenery. I know such textures exist here. Those are exactly the things we're gonna need. Well, then we can find those materials. I'm a cat where will obtain the knowledge of such things. Where the person in charge of maintenance live? The person in charge of maintenance must get some spare supplies. That's a fair point you make. Bring forth your map. I shall mark the location out. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Wow, she really marked it out. That's how you make marks with your claws. But of course, there I have to give general location you require. I shall leave the box repairs to you. Meow. I'm a cat named Cat. Že se vsadím, že neko jenom znamená kočka v japonštině nebo nějaký takovýhle hairy garbage. I am a cat named Cat. Jsem kočka, a jmenuji se Cat. To je prostě... This is a real standard. We'll forget maintaining it. Should we just straight up make a new one? Add to the village. Maybe in the village there is something. Já s tím zavídám do korun tohohle stromu, jestli... For fuck's sake. Nějaký bordel přede mnou. There we go. Num num. Další elektrokolus is mine. A kaplachtíme. Go to the village and look for materials with which to initiate repairs. A ta vesnice, to je ta hromada bordelu a krabic.
Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. Liyue's storm and fire defenses are second to none.
Čekaj, bylo třeba v Inazumně. V zemi elektřiny. Jaký zajímavý rým na začátku. Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening. Don't worry, Gaching's got this. I've got this. Don't be a Gloriosa. Let help. Yep. There we go. Another one, teleport, bam! Teleport waypoint unlocked. What is this thing? No. Don't touch me. Yep, to je to Jo, to je tohleto místo, kde je hromada zasazených, bordel. Treasure orders. Right, now it's you. Go, Kaching. Done. No more. We yield. We yield. What are you doing? We were just drawing our log, doing a little digging, you know. 3, 2. Wait, please, we'll talk. We heard some people that was treasure to be had on Sarah Island, and the island itself wasn't that populated. So we decided to come over and see what we could find, but really we haven't found anything. This village doesn't look like it's been tended for Archon knows how many years either. Forget treasure, we hard pressed to find a plank of wood that wasn't broken. How's all the wood's ruined? Then what was supposed to find repair materials? Do you have a camp by any chance? Well, yeah. What do you plan to? Does the camp have nails, wooden planks, and rope? Yes, it does. Please just tell us what you want. There's no need to speak in code. You've beaten us, so whatever more our treasure, it's all yours. Just spare our lives. Those things are exactly how they're on. Well, you just gotta kind of take whatever you need. Are you going to do so? We've got other things to attend to, so let's part ways here. Come on, lads, let's go. Well, the treasure might have misunderstood us. It doesn't matter. Some of the surrounding monster camps over here. Dáně vysoko, ale pravděpodobně cesta je skrz jen tu bránu nebo nějaký takovýhle gimmick. Za 400 metrů daleko, ale je to poblíž téhleté sajty, tak tam jdem. Sure, let's go have a look around.
Another test subject. Have a little taste. Fry.
Speed of light. Incinerate.
Rope, planks, and fruit, and nails. Anything else? Okay, then we gotta use to fix that offering box. Tak jdeme celou tu cestu zpátky, I assume. Yep. Repair. Ching ching ching, boom boom boom, beep beep beep. That should do it. Let's put that the top cat. Here we go. Spravili jsme ti krabičku, ale tím to není. Protože jsi přeci jenom kočka. Well done indeed. I acknowledge your efforts. This should be the first step when the shrines return to its former bustling state. You are also free to offer more yourself. As we agreed, I shall instruct you to sealing of those rocks. The island plays host to 4 such stones. Hibiki once said they're meant to seal a bird of most prodigious size. A bird of prodigious size, you say? Hibiki said that this bird's strength was truly a frightening thing, capable of singeing the fur of the cats all over the island at once. This shrine, too, was built to subdue it, so I heard from her. Meow. Meow. This exact details escaped me, and it's mighty shame that Hibiki is not here, or you could just ask her directly. I still require sealing the methods for the meow stones. You must meow. Hibiki said the key is to use the ropes on the rock and the piece of paper. Ropes and papers? Papers on the sticks by the rock's side must become the same as the paper on the rock itself. I see. You seem confused, but there's a composition lacking also. Paper with paper and rock. Paper, paper, rock. Is this some weird version of rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors? I fail to understand. If my comprehension fails you here, maybe what would planks left will carvage what needs to be done. Sure. Cards are drawing. Now we surely understand. This is how one seals the rock and where they are. If you wish to restore running stone functionality and suppress the storm once more, You must find and touch the 3 sets of paper charms hung on poles that correspond to each warding stone. You must recall the position of each of the set of paper charms and number of paper charms on each pole. There are also paper charms hanging off the warding stone itself, and the stones are split into upper and lower sections that may be rotated. Rotate the warding stones such that the number of paper charms on the sections correspond to the 3 poles match the number of charms placed there. Once you rotate the warding stone section such that its correspondence is perfect, the seal upon it shall be reinstated. Oh, quickly! The shrine requires my attention. Now the offering of the red shrine shall return to the shrine glory. You're really good with those claws. Small beans, it really was. Where's the shrine already? Busy. Once you grows busier on these parts, there's more humans to pay respects. I require you ready again. Here we come. Gotta fight the shrine, become lively again, and the achy fellow. Thanks. The Warding Stones of Záhady. Teď se vrátíme a řekl jsme jim, o co jde. So, this warding stone is divided into upper and lower section. It can be rotated. If you rotate it, something might happen. What is this? What is this about? What is about this correct rotation? What is this correct rotation? I figured it out. Oh, you're back. We're just starting to wonder where you've gone. Wait, seal? This warding stone needs to be sealed, you say? You tell of your experiences with the cat? A talking cat, you say? It's guarding an abandoned shrine. And that cat told you how to seal the warding stones? Oh, the warding stones? There I go. That's just incredible. Maybe the guild's rated this commission's difficulty a little too low. Miss Aiko, this isn't time to worry about the guild evaluations. Look, the words on this wooden plank seems to have been made using claws. This is just incredible. Is that guy named Neko still at the shrine? Will I need to bring any greeting gifts with their respects? You know, like fish, cat food. Taisuke, please. I need to see the warding stones. Mission, remember? Right, I'm sorry. Alright then, let's figure out who we're supposed to do the sealing business. But according to this wooden plank, it's not gonna be that easy. Touch the paper charms.
Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. Liyue's storm and fire defenses are second to none.
Indeed they are. Seal the warding stone. So to zigzag, 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 shorty boy a zigzag. I did something. Wow, that's this warding stone squared. Well, that's the warding stone squared away, right? And yet, the storm hasn't abated at all. Looks like we got a seal of 4 of them. That seems to be the case. Well, the Nikos are marked all 4 warding stone locations over in Plank, right? Indeed. Let's go. Yep, let's do this. Could I at least go with the shrine to see Neko? You can do that once the storm's gone, come on. Okay then. Záhady Storm Chasers Part 1. Co jsem vůbec udělal? Tady to začalo svítit. Jenom zigzag, tady svítí ty zigzag zig. Tady svítí 2-1, to je tady. A tady prostě svítí tyhle ty 4. 2 zigy a 2 zigzag zigy. Vůbec to nechápu. Nebo to má jako součet? Že tady je dohromady 4, tak je to zigzag zig a 1 zig. A tady je dohromady 3. Tady jenom kopíruje zigzag a zig, což je, co je tady. What? To hodně nedává smysl. Jako faktor nedává smyslnosti je hodně vysoko. Anyway, se juknu po oblasti, jestli tu je něco a není. Když takhle koukám, tak se tu neděje vůbec nic. Žádný boss, žádný miniboss, žádný nic. Další je tady. Pak, jestli nebude se strukturou tady, tak... Takže jsme tady, pak tady druhý, pak někde tady bude třetí a tady bude čtvrtý, jakhle. Jestli to bude zase taková jakože formace, tak tyhle ty okolní ostrovy takhle kolem dokola. Což už teď vím, že teleportačně to bude hodně náročný. Well, anyway. To bude pro dnešek asi konec. Už jsme dělali to hodně a hodně času uplynulo, takže došel nám bohužel čas, takže tohle je všechno, co stihnu udělat. Takže tady jsou ty 2 věci a tady jsou nějaký sejraj věci, které jsem náhodou vzal. Jo, tohle je ten picture a Relics of Seirai. Nevím, to je prostě něco. To absolutně nemám tucha. Well, až bude někdy čas se zabývat Seirai Islandem, tak budu hold muset někdy začlenit celý díl někdy v budoucnu na Seirai Island, protože je tu hodně různých. Je tu ten hodně členitý quest a nějaký ty Seirai Island sidequesty, které jsou tady, anebo se ptát o Seirai Islandu zase zpátky. Takže Seirai Island jako takový bude kapitola sama pro sebe. Ještě ty teleporty cestou. Něco z toho můžu udělat, jako ty elektrokuly a nějaký ty mini puzzly a farmení nějakých těch čestek udělám. Takže to bude možná z větší části hotový, až se uvidíme tady příště, ale questově to pořád bude tady. Až se sem příště někdy vrátíme, sám nevím kdy. Hold, musíme udělat teďkon Eulu někdy blízko, nebo pro mě teďkon osobním mým čase blízko, protože yes, we know. Protože ten event specifický končí, tak jestli to chci někdo, tak budu muset Eulu natočit minimálně někde blízko. Takže uděláme zase věci jako vždycky. A to se koukneme, na kolik máme primogemu. To, že si nějaký můžeme převést. Kolik máme? 37, 30, i když nějaký ty jako infaty nejsou až tak. Už ty interfaty jsou takový důležitější. Takže jakhle. Cukr na 110 a 50 takhle a tak. Mám tady 35 na půli cesty. Ale ty konci možná bychom se mohli dát i ten normální. Dneska se nedělal nic takový zvláštního, tak takový standardní věci, tak standardní věž nestandardní věci. Dáme jeden, když to bude zbraň, tak to nebude signifikovat tu minimální věc, jestli všechno šlo, jde pořád v pořádku, takže jdeme na to. Standardní, totálně random wish, cokoliv, o čemkoliv, s čímkoliv. Here we go. A začínáme v klidu. Number top. 3. 4. 5. 6. A dostáváme se do finální třetiny, kde se všechno ukáže. 7, myslím. 8. Noel, yes! Další power up na Noel. OK. Power up na Monu. Jako ta už docela jako trhá, jako je trhač silnic, jako už tak. Jako už docela ujde, ale jako... OK. Jako, udělám si picture. OK. A match, by the way. Takže dostali jsme power up na Noel a Monu. Mona je pravidelným členem exploration týmu, kde jsou Seiyu a Aloy na lovení zvěře a Mona na jakožto excelentní volba na traveling přes vody, anebo když chci sbírat ty ryby v jezírkách, tak ta to řeší úplně snadno a ten její vodní damage je taky docela hodně silný, jako má Sango. Tak je zhruba na podobném levelu. A Noel je Noel. OK. Jsem vůbec nečekal. Anyway. Mona. Zrovna Mona, že... A to jsem ji už dostal po třetí, takže mám druhý tady bod. Lunar Chain. When a normal attack hits, there is a 20% chance that will be automatically followed by a charged attack. This effect can occur once every 5 seconds. Takže... Prostě když budu klikat normální útoky, tak se random sám od sebe stane charged attack. Který jsou u těch magů docela silný. OK. Tak to je hustý. To určitě posílí. Dál je tady ten level upgrade. Boy. Už Mareko se na sobě dává 1150 damage, jako ona se jen tak nefláká, je velmi schopná. Noel. Po třetí, takže breastplate upgrade o 3 levely. Takže ten štít bude o hodně silnější. A dál máme tu jednu věc mezi těma level upgradama, to be clean. When the shield's duration expires or it's gonna be destroyed, it will deal 400% attack of geo damage. OK, takže ten štít exploduje. To by bylo fajn. Si zkusíme věřit, jestli se ta věc s Monou děje sama od sebe, nebo jestli potřebuje nepřítel. Budeme chvíli klikat a uvidíme. Je to 20%. Myslím, že dělá jenom ten normální light, to tak kombo. Zkusíme někde splašit nepřítele. Tady jsou nějaký ty koulovníci. Hello. Jo. Jo, už se to tam stalo. Až rychlíme.
This'll pack a punch. Written in the stars. This is a new one. Delves into destiny.
Boom. Hehe. Well. Takže opravdu to funguje. Občas se to skutečně stane, takže attack power up k moně. Gratulujeme. A všude přítomná Noel má power up na to. Takže skill attribute, co se hlavně zvedlo. Když to levelnem, co se zvedá. Jo, ten damage, když to použijeme u nepřítele, tak to dá damage. A damage absorption je teďko 300% plus 1800, no bude. A healuje to o 40% té defenze. Plus 200 aspoň. Healuje za hit 40% její defense number. Že je o půlku. Takže tak 600. Takže tak 500-600 HP teďko healuje. Za 400 nebo 450 možná, takže se taky definitivně zvedlo. Takže definitivně spokojenost. Jsem jako opravdu nečekal, že ty odměny budou tak lukrativní na takovýhle malej bezvýznamný díl. Ale tak to bývá. One. Anyway, to bude ode mě teďkon opravdu všechno, takže se to ukončím, než zase si něco vymyslím. Děkuji, že jste se dívali. Příště se uvidíme s Eulou. Takže se těšte a pokud budete spát, tak dobrou noc.